One of the reasons I bought this model Honda was its ease of maintenance. I've had the bike for a couple of weeks now and it's just ticked over the 1,000 kilometre mark, which means it's time for its first oil and filter change. It's not strictly necessary, but I'm going to take the front cowl off just to get a bit better access to the oil filter and the drain plug. By removing a screw each side, I can just pull this cowling off. The drain plug's on the left hand side underneath. You can see it from this view here. It's a 12mm, and the spin-on oil filter is accessible from the right hand side at the front. Right here. The oil filter proved to be a bit of a bugger to get off. I had to use multi-grips to loosen it off before I could spin the thing off. But finally, success. The new one goes on with a smear of oil around the rubber seal so that it doesn't stick. And I'm only going to tighten it by hand, so it'll come off a bit easier next time. Next, it's the sump plug. I'm using a 12mm socket to take this off, and then I finish taking it out with my fingers. It squirts quite dramatically out to the left hand side, so I've got to make sure I've got the drain tray underneath. Once that's drained, I can screw back in the sump plug. I've found from experience that I don't need to replace the sump washer every time. The oil filler cap is on the right hand side, so I just unscrew this and then fill it up with the requisite 3.4 litres. Because this is the first oil change I've done, I stopped at 3 litres and checked, and then put the 0.4 in. I found that it was actually perfect on the stick. Without the cap screwed in, it was just at the lower mark. With the cap screwed in, it was just below the top. Well, that was easy. It took less time to do that job than to make this video.